Hello everybody, it is me, Martinez-Bateman. I am the CEO of New Coyote Consulting. We are a person-first, no-nonsense management and communications firm here in the Pacific Northwest. And I have some real good news. When I'm recording this, it is Monday, October 6th. We have already made more money in the month of October than we made for the entire month of September. So when I sat here a couple weeks ago and I told you that we were struggling and that struggling isn't failing, that is what I meant. We're definitely not where we need to be sustainable again financially, but we are so much better off. And I feel like just seeing the numbers change has brought me a bunch of new energy. A couple weeks ago, I said that I had overworked because I got caught up with an idea and I let it take me on a journey, and that I really just needed something to focus on and believe in, and I wasn't really sure if that was a good idea or not. And I still honestly don't know. We'll see. Things are gonna work out the way that they work out, but I was back on a 20 hours or less week last week, and I think that really contributed to my ability to make good decisions and strategize. And I spent a lot of time focusing on my community and focusing on my friends and my family. I have been back at dance. Anybody who's watched these videos for a while knows that dance has been a really important part of my recovery from work burnout, and it's been a really important part of my own growth around how I talk to my body, how I listen to my body. And I had this really profound experience yesterday at dance. As many of you know, the federal troops were supposed to be deployed to Portland. There's been a restraining order put on that. There's been 2 restraining orders put on that. So it seems like for now, we don't have National Guard in Portland. We do still have federal troops. And they are being exceedingly violent with the peaceful protesters here who are just trying to keep our neighbors from being kidnapped and disappeared, like, you know, like all of the other shitty revolutions we instigated in South America and elsewhere, right? Like, we're no stranger as a country to these kinds of tactics. It's just that usually we use them on other people and not our own citizens or our own populations, right? But that's been really heavy on my mind. And I've been thinking a lot about the city and thinking a lot about the people. And I just had this moment when I was dancing when I thought, like, what if my body was a city? And I thought about the need that we all have for movement and change. And then also the desire that we have for sameness and structure and stillness and peace. And how the problem of the city isn't the movement. It isn't that things change. It's that when things change, people get hurt and get lost, and we don't preserve life through change. We only ever seem to experience, and this is especially true post-recession, post-COVID, as a people, we only experience change as yet another way for the owning class to convert our wealth into theirs and our labor into their wealth, right? And I don't know, I felt like I danced a bunch of hope into my body around what it could be. That change could be beautiful and could be strength building and could be resourcing this city. And that could be possible. So have a lunch, have a walk, have a weekend. Don't work for free. I will see you next week.